Now, I bet each of you has a gift you can offer the world to help the whole world know God's love. We do the work of God's love together. And even when some days we're not very good at it, when we do it together, we do it even better. Now, so how is everybody this morning? Some of you have been away and I've missed you so very much, but it's good to see you. Good to have you back. I want to tell you all a story. Do you want to hear a story? Do you want to hear a story about a kid? Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about a kid named Larry. His name was Larry Mullen Jr. Can you say that with me? Larry Mullen Jr. He was a teenager, just like some of our teenagers. And he was a drummer. He wasn't a very good drummer, but he knew with practice he could be a better drummer, but he also knew he couldn't do it alone. He couldn't just be a drummer all by himself. So he put up a sign at his high school in Dublin, and it said, "Drummer seeking a band." And 3 other guys from his high school joined him. And their names were Paul and David and Adam. And some of us know them as the rock band U2. See, they knew they couldn't do it alone, and that's in their name. You know, you spell U2 like you're doing a text, like shorthand U2, but it also means, hey, you too, all of us together. We do this work of God together. We do the work of God's love together. And even when some days we're not very good at it, when we do it together, we do it even better. Now, at a certain point, these 4 guys got pretty good at what they were doing, and they had an offer from a Christian record label to record their music and share it with all the people listening to Christian radio. And you know what they said? No, thank you. They said, no, thank you. They didn't want to just sing to people who already knew Jesus, who already loved God. They wanted to sing to everybody. And so they signed with an ordinary rock and roll record label. And that's why a lot of people got to know God through them. If you look out in this room of these grown-ups, I'm going to ask these grown-ups, was there a time maybe in your teens when you didn't feel so comfortable in church, but when you listened to U2 in your car and you turned it really loud, you felt like you were singing with God? Anyone have a holy experience in their car singing U2 in the radio or your cassette tapes? See? Yep. It's a true thing. Because they didn't want to just sing to people who already knew God. They wanted to sing to people who hadn't met Jesus yet and didn't know God's love in this way yet. And because of that, they became like the biggest rock band in the world. It's crazy. And blessed by God. It's pretty neat what one guy who wasn't a very good drummer did when he asked for help and wanted to make something with other people who wanted to make beautiful music and teach people to love God. Now, I bet each of you has a gift you can offer the world to help the whole world know God's love. So I want you to think about how you can share that love with the whole world, but also who might you ask to join you in sharing God's love? Just like Larry and Paul and Adam and David did. Do you think you can do that? And if you get some bright ideas, will you come back maybe next week or the week after, or have your parents email or text me and have them share what you're hearing from God about how you can share the love in the world? Can you do that? Great.